A new era has begun at Arsenal. Red circle, white circle. The wait is finally over, and Bruno Guimarães has officially stepped onto the training pitch for the first time as an Arsenal player. At the Saba Realty Training Center, a new chapter began as the Brazilian midfielder joined his new teammates for his first ever training session in Arsenal colors. And while it may have been only the beginning of pre-season, the significance of the moment was impossible to ignore. Bruno Guimarães arrives at Arsenal with a reputation for intensity, quality, and personality in midfield. He is the kind of player who brings energy into every phase of the game, and his first session immediately becomes one of the biggest talking points surrounding the club's preparations for the new campaign. For Mikel Arteta, this is exactly the type of addition that can transform the dynamics of a squad. Arsenal's midfield has been one of the most important areas of Arteta's tactical system, requiring players who can remain composed under pressure, progress the ball, win challenges, and contribute to attacks. Bruno's arrival gives the manager another exciting option as he looks to build a team capable of competing at the highest level. But the first training session is not about proving everything immediately. It is about integration. Bruno now has to understand Arteta's methods, learn the movements of his new teammates, and adapt to the expectations that come with playing for one of England's biggest clubs. Training sessions like this are where those relationships begin to develop. The Brazilian midfielder will have to build an understanding with the players around him, especially those operating in the central areas of the pitch. Timing, positioning, and communication can take months to perfect, but pre-season gives the squad valuable time to work on those details before the pressure of competitive football arrives. And there is another fascinating element to watch: the mentality. Arsenal supporters will not simply want Bruno to be another talented player in the squad. They will expect him to make a difference when the biggest matches arrive. The Premier League demands consistency, while European competition brings another level of pressure. If Arsenal are serious about challenging for major trophies, every new signing has to contribute to that ambition. For Bruno, this first session represents the beginning of that challenge. Imagine walking into a new training environment, surrounded by new teammates, new coaches, and supporters expecting big things. There is excitement, but there is also pressure. Arteta will be watching closely. The coaching staff will be evaluating how quickly Bruno adapts, and supporters will be looking for the first signs of what this new Arsenal midfield could eventually become. Of course, one training session cannot tell us how successful a player will be. Pre-season is only the beginning, and there will be plenty of work to do before Arsenal's competitive fixtures begin. But moments like this create anticipation. A new player has arrived. A new relationship with the manager is beginning. New combinations are being tested. And somewhere inside the Saba Realty Training Center, Arsenal's plans for the new season are starting to take shape. The biggest question now is simple: how much can Bruno Guimarães elevate this Arsenal team? Can he become the midfield leader Arsenal need? Can his experience, energy, and technical quality help the Gunners compete for the biggest trophies? And perhaps most importantly, can he quickly become an essential part of Arteta's system? Only time will provide those answers. For now, though, Arsenal fans can enjoy the beginning of what could be a very exciting chapter. Bruno Guimarães has completed his first training session as an Arsenal player. The work has started. The adaptation has begun, and the expectations are already enormous. Welcome to Arsenal, Bruno Guimarães. What do you think about his arrival? Can Bruno become one of Arsenal's most important players this season? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more Arsenal news, training updates, transfer stories, and football analysis.